Hey everyone, it's Jackie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, we are going to be reacting to the craziest hear me outs about Miraculous. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about these responses just because I haven't fully read them yet. For more context, I had my Instagram followers submit answers on my Instagram story, so if you by chance missed out on that and you want to participate in my next one, definitely feel free to follow my Instagram. The link is in the description below. I told you guys to submit more than one, and boy did you guys submit more than one. I am excited to read these, so without further ado, let's get into it. First one, Marinette is also a feather. That's interesting. I don't think that would be true, but I can see where you're coming from. That would be interesting, but I highly doubt that that's true. Hear me out. Plag has known that Dusu was in the mansion. Oh, that would be different. But then wouldn't Plag want to do something about that though? Like, he's just letting Dusu suffer knowing that he's there. He wouldn't, I mean, I guess he couldn't tell Adrian because, you know, Adrian's whipped under his father, so that would be interesting if Plag did know. I feel like the Kwamis could be able to sense each other, but for some reason the writers chose that they didn't. Mr. Banana is Zoe's father. I don't really see that, to be honest. Andre Glacier totally knows that Adrian is Cat Noir and Marinette is Ladybug. I really thought that he knew their identities until, was it Elation, I think? Or one of those episodes, either in season 4 or season 5, Andre just looked at them both laughing and he got mad and got himself akumatized again. We thought that he knew, but it seems like he doesn't, so I feel like that was kind of debunked, unfortunately. In season 6, we will be introduced to Lila's brother Alex. That would be very interesting. Like I said, I really want to know more about Lila and her background and where she came from and just more about her. Like I said a million times, we don't know enough about this girl. So that would be very interesting if she did have a brother and maybe he had something to do with her evilness and why she's evil, or maybe collabing with her in some sort. Season 5 was the best season of Miraculous so far. Before that, season 4. I 100% agree with you on that one. Season 5, I don't get how people can hate on season 5. Like, Adrianette happened, Gabriel is gone, like so much like cool dark stuff happened. I feel like it's no longer the kids show that we once knew, and I actually like that because before I feel like whenever I watched Miraculous it was like, oh, it's just a kids show, like, you know, nothing too crazy going on. But now season 5 hit different, so I can no longer call this a kids show in my opinion. But yeah, I completely agree. Season 5, perfect. Yeah, the best out of all the other seasons for sure. And I do agree with you on that one. Season 4 is definitely second place within the best seasons. That isn't really like a hear me out, it's more like a fact. Hear me out, I still like Chloe even though her character might not be in the next few seasons. And I also like Lila too. I understand. I get that people do like Chloe in the fandom. I've gotten a lot of people not happy with some of my posts in the past few weeks, like hating on Chloe because I am her biggest hater. I do not like her. Like I've said before, I don't think her mother issues isn't really an excuse for her to act like a really shitty person. Like, there's many people out there who have parent issues, but not all of them are shitty people. So I just think that's a pathetic excuse, especially since Milen also has mother issues and you don't see her acting like that. That's just my take though. Hear me out on that one. I also understand why people like Lila a lot because she's like the main villain. She's like mysterious. We don't know anything about her. Like, she's just got this thing going on. She's actually smart at being evil, which is crazy. But I mean, I don't like her, but I like her for the plot. So hear me out on that one too. Seasons 4 and 5 are the best because they're different from other seasons and they're more emotional to me. Like I said in the last one, I completely agree with season 4 and 5. There were a couple of flop episodes in season 4, like Killin'. That one was a not the best episode, but Strike Back and Risk, yeah, those are like definitely like on the top of my list of favorite episodes to watch, just because of how emotional it was and how dark it got. I don't know, personally, to me, hear me out, I like how dark Miraculous is getting. I just feel like it adds more plot. It's not so kid-like anymore. For somebody who's 23 years old, I find it a little like weird that I'm watching a kid's show, but it's not really a kid's show, and obviously I shouldn't be ashamed about it. Like, I have a whole YouTube channel and a whole social platform based off this show, but I feel like people on the outside might like see like, oh my gosh, why is she obsessed with this weird cartoon? Like, it looks like a kid's show. But now that season 4 and 5 have given us a more dark plot, I feel like now I have a better excuse to tell people like, oh yeah, it gets darker, like you just need to watch it to understand. I feel like I have that, you know, thing to just put there, I guess, if you know what I mean. Lila tells everything to Adrian that his father was Monarch, or the breakup of Adrianette. Yeah, imagine if Lila did tell Adrian everything, because she was there. She was there at the end of season 5. She was in her little laptop and she was looking down. I'm pretty sure she probably saw Monarch and Marinette having at it, and she probably saw everything, honestly. And I just wonder what she's going to do, and I wonder what role she's going to play in the upcoming London special, because I don't know if you guys remember, but she was in the London special poster and Bunnix was there too, so I'm assuming it might have something to do with that, hopefully, but I mean, I guess we'll see soon enough, right? Cat Blanc is better than Shadybug. No, nobody beats Shadybug. She is queen. She looks like a queen 24/7. She slays 24/7. But like, Cat Blanc is cool too, so I'll hear you out on that one. I'm pretty sure by the end of the show, Marinette will have a fear of butterflies. That is, if she doesn't have one already. That would be interesting. I mean, I feel like Marinette is that type of person who, yes, she has fears and phobias for a quite period of time, but then eventually she gets over them. So that would be interesting if she developed that. Would she get over it? I feel like she would, but I don't think she would have a fear. I mean, I don't know. I feel like everybody processes traumas differently, so that would be interesting. Hear me out. Lady Noir should be back. I completely agree. I definitely miss Lady Noir a lot, so I understand you with that one. If we can get Marinette actually akumatized, I would wait for the reveal. That's an interesting take. Honestly, I prefer the reveal over Marinette getting akumatized. I don't know. Hear me out. I'm not as obsessed as like getting Marinette akumatized as other people are in the fandom. I would rather have the reveal before getting Marinette akumatized. I don't know, I just kind of find that, I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, I'm not like dying for it to happen. Just my opinion. I definitely kind of disagree with that one a little. I would rather the reveal first than Marinette getting akumatized. I feel like the reveal is a priority for the show. Tiki may have said Kwamis don't fall in love, but I know Plague is in love with her. That would be very cool if they did end up falling in love towards the end of the series. I don't personally see it happening, but that would definitely be a great plot twist. And I mean, the Holders are in love, so why not them? I feel like it would be a cute little family and stuff. So yeah, I hope that happens. Rose's cancer might get worse. No, I would not want that to happen. I mean, I can see it happening, but that would be so sad if, you know, she got worse and then eventually perished. That would be really sad. So I hope that doesn't happen, but I can see where you're coming from. Natalie always liked Adrian and Marinette even before they had gotten together. By the way, love your vids. Thank you. Yeah, I can see that, to be honest. Natalie's always been a very supportive person towards Adrian, a mother figure that, you know, Adrian didn't have after, you know, Emily passed away. So yeah, I can definitely see that happening, and I can definitely see that being canon. I feel like we saw a lot of that in season 5 for sure. Adrian will probably tell Nino that he is Cat Noir. That would be cool, to be completely honest. But I feel like that would be an issue because Nino and Alia, they tell everything to each other. I mean, I don't think Nino knows that Marinette is Ladybug, which is why Adrian doesn't know, I feel like, because I feel like Nino would tell Adrian for sure. So as soon as Nino knows either both of them are Ladybug and Cat Noir, it's over for them. The reveal has to happen eventually with that because Nino can't keep his mouth shut. Alia can barely keep her mouth shut. The only thing that she hasn't told Nino is that Marinette is Ladybug, but Nino knows everything else pretty much. I think Lila is Manon because they are so similar. They have the same hair, eyes, and skin color. That would be very, very interesting if Lila was Manon. I mean, is it a coincidence that Manon was literally in the very first episode of Miraculous? Is it a coincidence or am I just making things up? That would be very interesting, and I kind of hope that would be a thing. I hope that would be canon, but who knows what the writers have in store for Lila. The only thing I feel like that could kind of debunk the whole Lila is Manon thing is the eyes, because yes, they do have the same eye colors, but they don't have the same like eye shape, if you get what I mean. But I get that, you know, people can change as they get older, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Lila will use the information she got from in Revelation and turn it against Ladybug. 100% she will. Oh yeah, she is planning on that. Zoe got the B Miraculous a bit too early since her debut. Yeah, I mean, I can understand your point of view, to be honest. Honestly, I love Zoe. I'm more of a Zoe stan than a Chloe stan. I mean, I love Chloe's sassiness, like, you know, from seasons 1 to seasons 3, but I feel like, you know, since her character development went, I just hate her now, like completely. No empathy towards her anymore. She had the chance, now it's gone, unfortunately, and it doesn't look like it's coming back according to Thomas Astruck. But yeah, I completely agree. I feel like it was a little early for Zoe to get the B Miraculous, but I feel like she is deserving of it. She has proved it since day one, since she's come on this show, so I'm not too mad about it. Well, that's a wrap for today's video. You guys really delivered with this whole hear me out stuff. You guys gave me a lot of answers there, so I definitely enjoyed making this video, and hopefully I can do another one of these in the future. So if you aren't already subscribed to me, definitely make sure that you are. I post a lot of Miraculous content as well as some lifestyle vlogs every once in a while. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!